should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay, 'cause I'm floating in your orbit. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck, put me on where you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand, come on.
Everyone, please join me on YouTube. https://www.youtube.com/@dramiraquali crystal rck goddess. What are you waiting on?
Hey y'all, hey, that was really awkward, wasn't it? I was like, what is this? I said, who put that there? Anyway, greetings, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Crystal Palace. And of course, I am Dr. A. Thank you so much for coming in. And it is Sunday. Y'all can be anywhere y'all want to be, but y'all chose to come here. Yay. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome, my wonderful, wonderful, beautiful, lovely, exciting, extraordinary. To the next top of the mountaintop, I scream, I say, hi, Krista. All right. Thank you so much for coming in. All right, how you doing, Oshun? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Crystal Palace, and I'm doing great. Now, all right, y'all. Now, of course, y'all know what we do around here. We're going to salute the great mothering, great motherhood. We're going to do a shout out to that because that is so, so, so important here in these days and times. We're going to definitely, regardless of whether you make a mistake with your kid, hey, as long as you do your best, there is always, I'm sorry. You hear me? Okay. And so, of course, y'all know I have other business ventures that I have here in the Mickey Flicky Palace, but certainly, definitely do show your love and get something from me, even if it's just a reading, life coaching session, or you can always get any of my metaphysical items, or you can go to my euphoric energy and get herbs and candles and stuff like that. I am doing a revamp of my euphoric energy, so that's going to be done. Now, here we go. Of course, we're going to give shots out to the parlor room, the boom boom room, and the outhouse. Let me tell you how you can become a part of the crystal. Become a crystal today. It doesn't cost you anything to become a crystal. So all you have to do is type in the chat. Boom, you're a crystal. We call that the parlor room. Now, the second way would be for you to just listen and like the video, and we call that the boom beam room. Okay, the third way, but not least, a way would be for you to look at the video after live, after it is over with, and we call that the what? We call that the outhouse gang, gang, gang. Okay, so I want to give a shout out to all of y'all that is doing that have done that overnight, and thank you so much because that ensures our channel growing over here at the Crystal Palace. And I, of course, I am the Dr. A, and I am the Crystal Rock Goddess. Okay. Now, we're going to tell you, to be honest, I'm going to be honest with you and let you all know that we definitely do promote tough love over here because I am a life coach, on top of which, among other things. And one of the things that I do teach my clients is tough love. And I'm not going to go, you hurt yourself. I mean, we're going to acknowledge that, but we're not going to stay there long. I mean, why would you want a life coach that's going to lie to you, okay? Now, here's another thing. Who is favorite slow mom on YouTube? Slow and delusional mom on YouTube, okay? I want you all to tell us, who do you think, okay? Okay? All right, makes more sense to me. Y'all let me know, and we're gonna definitely put that in here to the boom. So y'all can reveal who that is, and I'm gonna put that down for now, but just be thinking about that. Okay. Anywho, let's get started with the things that we need to get started with and how important that is for our growth. Okay, so I said we're gonna do some Jasmine life. First, let's take a look at right here. Okay, first we're gonna look at some TikTok action, okay? And then we're gonna do the latest video that she did. She put up that video after I got off live, and I would have gone back live. I was like, I just wasn't feeling it last night, and I didn't want to come back live with that kind of energy. I wasn't in a bad mood or anything like that, but I just I like to come and be in the best mood possible when I come here up here on the YouTube streets. Nobody did anything to me. I'm not annoyed or nothing. It's just I was like, I just didn't feel it. Okay, just to be all the way honest with you all. So what Jasmine is doing is posting old videos, which is not really helpful to her energy. I don't understand a part of her healing. Did you see her TikTok? Yes, I did. I did look at her TikTok. But we're gonna look at it too. Again, we're gonna watch her post all these old videos up of Chris, which makes no sense. This couldn't be great for her mental health. Okay. All right, here's one. Okay, remind me later. Okay, here's one we got here.
Who's your baby and who got you pregnant?
Okay, so that's her talking about Chris got her pregnant. I mean, whoop de doo. Okay, and here's her and the oldest, her child. She looks so weird. That face that she makes, she's just ill. The showing that belly, showing her being pregnant is just really weird that she would do the baby dance with her daughter. Okay, great, fabulous. I don't know what that's about. I wouldn't even do it. You know what I mean? You're usually supposed to do it with the mate, but whatever. Here's her talking
wanted
about.
to. Okay, I wanted a different. The reason why y'all asking like, why would y'all have kids if you know he was on probation? First of all, this is our life. We're gonna do what we want to do. Okay, I wanted a different life.
It's your life, but yet you want people to donate for your life and not question you. Oh, okay. Yes, girl. Don't you know in the church, when people raise money in the church, do you understand that what they do in the church is they do ask you for why? You know what I mean? When you get money at the food bank, they say, why? So when it's no different than when people donate to you here on the YouTube streets, they say, why?
This. I didn't want to deal with in and out of jail and stuff, and it's like I wanted more. I really wanted
She looks better as a dude than she does as a female, just to be all the way honest with you, but that's neither here nor there.
more, and I feel like I'm just not getting exactly what I wanted.
And now, unfortunately, your poor children have to suffer.
Shirt that's not mine.
Yeah, I'll never forget this, y'all.
What shirt you got on, Kaylin? The reason why y'all asking like,
Yeah, so that's enough. Oof. Ooh, child. Okay, I didn't want to do that. Okay, well, I guess I clicked on that. Okay, so here we go. She talks about couple goals. Okay, here's one post. This is when she said her and Chris are couple goals. They and I are out for dinner. Couple goals. How? I mean, her and him ate their life away, didn't they? Couple goals, but just showing you. Oh, okay. So here we go. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna click on this. I wanted to watch this. I wanted to do the Jasmine live tier. Oh, let's watch that. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna go back here. Of course, that was a yeah. Is this our Jazzy Life's situation? Okay, let's go down. So of course we know this ain't her. Here it is.
Send this to your stink.
Hey, Stink. Nobody wanna see us together, but it don't matter, no, cause I got you.
Send this to your stink.
Oh, okay, Jasmine. You made a whole complete fool out of yourself on there. Here's another one. She's posting up old videos. Y'all know this.
Cause after all this time, I'm still into you. I should be over all the butterflies, but I'm in.
Okay. All right, you see that. That was weird. Is a rough couples days.
I honestly don't know what day this is. If you're following me on YouTube, you know my life story.
Girl, he left you with 5 kids. Those are not all his children. I mean, you know what? Girl, oh my God. Like, no, he did not leave you with 5 children, girl. Allegedly, there's only one kid, but I think that is so weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch her on the YouTube streets. Let's get back to watching her on the YouTube streets. Okay, so let's find my Jazzy live girl. Uh. Let's watch this video. Let's tell. I'm sorry, Taylor. I'm sorry, Taylor girl. I'm clicking on your video, girl. Okay, she's watching the video. She says he's left her. Mom of what? What part am I on? 15. Oh my God. Here we go. Single cooking TikTok spaghetti. Oh my God. Well, first let's watch Single Mom of 5. Girl. Let's watch this first. Wait, let me watch this first. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I need to do this first. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We're gonna watch that and then we're gonna watch this. I don't know what happened. Hold on. How you doing, everybody? How are you doing, Sharon? Welcome to the Mickey 50 Palace. Okay. I know Flo on her butt. I saw that too. LOL. The signs was there. I heard. How you doing, Nancy? Welcome to the Mickey 50 Palace. I heard she begging money on TikTok. Yes, girl. She's always begging money. She's trying to act like all those are his exactly, and they're not. Okay. Taylor is good too. The TikTok got on her, but yeah, Taylor's good too. But I'm not gonna watch her video. I mean, I've watched her video already. I'm not gonna put her video on my channel because she need to get her coins too. And me putting her video on my channel's not gonna get her coins, but I love me some Taylor, y'all. Y'all know that. How you doing, Sheila? Welcome to the Nancy, she has a PhD in begging. She has been doing it since first. Right. That's the first thing my Jazzy life came out the womb doing was begging. Okay, so let's do this. Which one are we watching here? I'm trying to find out. Let's see. Which one do we have here? Okay, so let's watch this real quick, y'all.
So, to cut it short for my TikTok family,
Okay.
my son's dad left me. So this is my second baby daddy. And he left me on the month that he was supposed to propose to me.
Why do you keep saying that, girl? He was not getting ready to propose to you and the man in the moon. I don't know why you keep saying it. It's like a reach. Girl, I feel like I'm going crazy listening to you. He was not going to propose to you. I don't know why you keep saying that. Like, stop saying that. He was never going to propose to you, girl. Now, he probably will get married. I do have no doubt about that, but just not to you. It's a rough couple of days. I've been crying, depressed. I have been mad, angry, sad, all in one, but I have to keep going for my 5 kids. I mean, what she say? He left me, hashtag broke up with me, hashtag left me with kids. No, he left you with one kid, allegedly. Okay, and then you need to put allegedly. Because from what I'm hearing is that he says Legendary is not his kid. That's what he's telling his new woman, allegedly. That Legendary is not his kid. He says he has proof. Okay. Hashtag single mom life. Hashtag you've been a single mom. When you're not married, you are single. Okay. When you I don't care if y'all cohabitating together. When you are not married, you are single. You live in the single life. Okay. Let's continue. Now, Oshun says I had to use Taylor video as an example. All right. All right, she didn't mind. I be feeling weird about that. I feel weird. I like to share some of these beautiful, wonderful content creators out here that's really doing the dang thing, but I be feeling really bad, like I'm taking away from their stuff. If they give me permission, then I will do it. Okay. People was on my neck about I have to be sympathetic. Okay, well, nobody comes in here telling me to be sympathetic. I guess it's funny until it's you. New year, do better. How you doing, Della? Welcome to the Mickey. Okay, so I guess Della, are you talking about us or are you talking about her? Because here's the thing. Let's be clear about this. Okay. So let me address that. Okay, let's address that. People all go through breakups. I've gone through breakups, and I'm sure you're lonely. Excuse me. I'm sure you have gone through breakups. We all have gone through breakups. The issue with her going through breakups, and there's nothing wrong with her monetizing off of her breakups, right? But she can't tell portions of the truth, right? She can't act like that this man left her. He did not leave her. She already knew from the very beginning he did not want her. He told her that she was not his type. Let's be clear about that, okay? And he also told her that, he gonna pray for her. When she needed to feed her children, he told her he was going to pray for her. Now, I just showed you the mommy dance. This is really insignificant, right? It really don't mean nothing. A man don't have to get on here and dance with you about the mommy dance or whatever, about the mommy pregnancy song. That really, I wouldn't, my husband wouldn't do that either. That's not really him. But if it's important to me, he'll at least stand there. He's not gonna dance. He'll stand there with me at least, just as a support system, right? But that's not me. But whatever. But that was important to her. And the fact that she had to beg him to come on there and do that with him. Let's be clear about that. So I don't know what you mean by, it's funny till it happens to you. Okay, so we all have been through breakups. So the point is, in my breakups, I look back on and I'll laugh. Why? Because it's over with, because I've gone through that healing process, and because or whatever. And I have done the broken up. Okay. I've not been a dump. He was never really there. Let's be clear about that. He was there temporarily. He'll come in and out. This was not a real relationship. So we're not going to play these games. We're not going to sugarcoat this. We're not going to pat her on the back. We're not going to be like, oh, my Jazzy life. We're not doing that. Now, if she was married, if they had went through all the process of being together and going through things, then nobody would judge that. Everybody would be like, well, hey, Jasmine, you should have been okay. But they're in the fact that she's scamming her subscribers and telling them that they just broke up. These people have been broke up. We're not going to play these games. So don't come on here and tell us that we should have some empathy and it's not funny or whatever. Get out of here with that if that's what you're talking about. Now, if you weren't saying that, then hey, girl, hey. Now, it's all good. But if that's, you know what I mean? But for those that feel like that, you know what to do. F off. Okay. Now, let's continue. Now, don't come up in here with that mess, okay? Let's continue. We all go through breakups, okay? Nancy says, hey, Chulu, yes, she does. For 11 years, she knows her subscribers will cash app her. She knows that she will get money. They know that they can't afford that house, $2,050 a month, okay? So we're not gonna play this game, all right? And then the second thing is she changed her whole entire life for alleged boyfriend, aka alleged child's father. She changed her life for this bum who had no intentions on staying with her, and she knew it. Everybody and they mama, from down to Cheryl, from down to her so-called fake best friends, from down to her subscribers, even try to tell her that everybody in the whole entire universe, including him, has told her, yes, I'm elevating my voice because I want y'all to hear me, including him, has told her that he don't want you. What part of that don't she get? Okay? All right. Now, we know, and then why move somewhere you cannot afford? And she didn't do anything to keep a ninja there. Let's be clear about that. She did not clean up that house. That house was filled with roaches. She did not fix herself up. All she did was eat and 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 eat her life away. She did not take care of those children. She was not responsible. She did not. How many times have you seen my Jazzy life kiss her children? You can name on one finger, on one hand, how many times she has kissed her children, and she always tells her children, get away from her. She don't want to kiss them. See, even if I'm angry or I'm upset or I'm displeased with my kid, I'm going to hug and kiss on him and tell him how much I love him. So we're not going to play this game. My son eats as much as he wants to eat. He has his own room. He has, so many things that Jasmine, more stuff. He got more stuff than all Jasmine children put together. Okay? Even clothes. All of my son's clothes fit him. None of Jasmine Life children's clothes fit them. Why? Because she put everything. She bought her children she bought this ninja a PS5, knowing full well that she can't live and afford to live like this. Meanwhile, have not did anything progressive with her children's birthday parties, or even bought them something. So don't you get your ass on here and tell me shiggity about feeling sorry for this hoe. I'm not. Okay? Now let's continue. We know the steps of a breakup. She should have expected it to be it when it happened. She is cocky, telling people they are jealous. Exactly. Now, while we were all jealous and while we were all this and we were hating on her relationship, who in God's name would want a relationship? Who in God's name would want a person who had more hips than them? Chris got more hips than me, child. Okay. Why would I want to deal with somebody I gotta beg to get a job or I gotta beg to give me some money? You explain that to me. Okay. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, okay? You ain't gonna try to make me feel bad about clowning this hoe, okay? Now, let's continue on. Don't make me angry. You hear me? All right, let's continue. Okay? That's what I think to that, what you said. Anyway, I wish you would use new words for 2024. Leave overwhelmed, depressed, stressed, and tired 2023. Exactly. Taylor is really on it. Yes, she is. How you doing, son? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. How you doing, Chula? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Crystal Palace. How you doing, Melanated? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Crystal Palace. Okay, right. She built him up. And then we kept telling her to stop posting this ninja on her channel. He called her subscribers what? Peasants. He called, not just, he wasn't talking to us because we not subscribed to my Jazzy Life. He called her subscribers who donate. He didn't even buy his child nothing for that baby shower. Not nothing. Her mom and her stupid ass subscribers bought that kid stuff. Okay, so we're gonna play dumb and act like she really thought he wanted to be with her. Oh, okay. No, we're not. We're not dumb over here. Now, y'all might be dumb over there in Jasmine's chat. Y'all might be stupid to keep lying to her and egging her on. Y'all can keep that mess going. We're not gonna egg her on with stupidity, okay? We're gonna tell her what it is. This is tough love, so get your ass out of here with that bullshit, okay? Now, let's continue. Nancy, I will respond to Shabby Life. They will see everything. That channel is still up in 2024 and still making money. True, Nancy. Okay. Shabby Life was horrible. Yeah, what she shown on what Shabby Life has shown on that channel was beautiful, because what that did was that exposed Jasmine and showed her what we see, because Jasmine is delusional. Okay, let's continue. Okay, we all know she paid him to be in her videos. He was an employee. Thank you. Okay, bars. The video of when they told Cheryl that she was pregnant, Cheryl said that she was not ish to help. Right. They was a reason. There was a reason for that. Exactly. Jasmine put Chris ahead of herself and her children. So that's what we're clowning. So for any of you mother flickies, Mickey flickies, you know I want to call you something else. For all of you Mickey flickies that bring your arse over here and tell us that we are wrong for clowning this woman, you are a fool. You are a big fat fool that you think that it's okay for this dumbass woman with no job and just basically doing YouTube. She don't have any products that she want to put up to show you all to earn money. She could at least do giveaways. She could at least make products or get some t-shirts that say My Jazzy Life. Make some breakup t-shirts or something. You know what I mean? She gonna monetize the right way. Instead of just having all these people donate all this money to her, she's not offering them jack shiggity, okay? So we're not gonna play this game and act like this is okay. That part of the breakup is not okay, y'all. I don't care what you're talking about. And the fact that she put her knees above this rickety, raggedy son of a bitch and son of a biscuit eating son of a bitch, you know, ahead of her children. She bought this man everything. She bought him a new truck instead of putting forth and putting that money into the oldest girl and wearing clothes that fit her. The oldest child girl's clothes never fit her. They never cut any of those children's hair, the boy's hair. She never takes time to sit up and comb the children's hair. Around the hair, around the sides of the children's hair is breaking off. So y'all don't try to come up here and tell me shiggity about what I'm telling you, okay? Now, let's continue. Jasmine put Chris ahead of herself, and her children. Chris handled her as if he were a choice. That's a shame. Chris had no love for her. Welcome to the Mickey Vicky Palace. Racist be gone. Okay. Jasmine pissed me way off with that TikTok lies. Exactly. And she's lying, y'all. So y'all want me to have sympathy and empathy for horror for a slower who lies. She was having sex allegedly on that Houston trip with a ninja behind a trash can. She's not doing nothing with her life. She's not capable of even trying to be a better mom. She's not even trying to be a better woman. How can you dare think about keeping a man if you won't even cook for him? If you can't clean your house, if you cannot, and it's okay to take a break, because I'm taking a break today. I'm not cleaning up nothing. Now, I will cook today, but I'm not cleaning up nothing. Well, I'm lying. I am gonna clean up something. I'm just gonna start cleaning up about 8 o'clock. I'm just not cleaning up right now because everybody's gonna be in my way. And y'all know I'm one of them type of people that don't move when I clean up, okay? But let's be clear about that. It is nothing wrong with disciplining your children. It is nothing wrong with telling them that they can't do something. That is okay. But Jasmine always throws off her responsibility on someone else. Nobody else is responsible for her. She's not never responsible for her bills. She always lives beyond her means. And then she turns around and have her children look like trash bags. So y'all think that's okay? Oh, okay. She is still the same woman from Shabby Life. Now, we're not going to play this game. Jazz does not listen, which is why she suffers as she does. She is still chasing a man who does not want her, despite the advice of others. Jazz chooses her actions and she will face the consequences. And not only that, but now she get ready to start harassing Chris's new woman. You know what I mean? That is not her fault. That is not her fault that Chris is with her. Okay, Chris won't better. Chris obviously now at this point, and I don't like Chris either. Like, he is not a favorite person. He's actually an asshole. But that's neither here nor there. The point is that he obviously wants better out of life. Wouldn't you want better out of life, Jasmine? Your career goal is you talking about some damn being on YouTube. That's not enough, child. You know, you don't have any future aspirations. If you ask me what I would do, let's talk about a year's plans. Okay, let's talk about a couple of things that I would like to do. Some of the things besides being a mother, because that's something I definitely want to do. I definitely want to expand my family. That's one thing. I definitely wanted to buy a new house. Okay. That's another plan, and I definitely am planning on getting one a new car. Okay, a car new to me. I definitely want to trade one of my vehicles in and get a new car. Okay, and let's also talk about the fact that I also not only want this career on my podcast. I definitely want to build my podcast, and I definitely want a bigger. I want to own my own healing center. I rent my healing center, but I would like to own my healing center, and I definitely want a coffee shop slash little bitty cafe where I could do like little salads or something like that. Little things like that within a cafe, a place where people can go and get, you know, and like smoothies and things like that. That's something that I would like to do an investment in. Okay. But those are my future plans. That's something that I eventually would like to do. Okay. So Jasmine cannot tell any of you all that. Okay. And I also want to advance my family. I want to also, you know, I mean, that's just starters. That's not even all what I have in my mind. But you get what I'm saying? If you ask Jasmine, she said, well, I plan on just being on YouTube. That's it. That's not enough. What is she talking about? But that's just starters of my dreams. Okay, y'all? Harassing Chris's new woman. Pimpin' Phil said that Jazz is bad with money. All of these mommies have bad P management. Okay, y'all know. Excuse me, y'all know what P management is, right? Okay, let's continue.
I'm not crying right now, but I've been crying nonstop. I'm probably not crying because my kids are back at home from their dad's house, my older four, but it's been hard. Um, I am a content creator, so I do generate my income from being a content creator. But what hurt me,
And you also generate your money from stealing, scamming, and lying to the people and to get this money. But also, Jasmine, I actually believe you have money. I believe you're just trying to get more money so you don't have to spend it. I do believe now, what I do believe is that you living beyond your means. Do I believe Chris was giving you some kind of money? Yes. I believe he was a little bit. But I don't believe he was giving all the money that you tried to make it seem like you said he was paying half. I don't know about that. Um, Secondly, I believe that you still have not addressed the real situation of why Chris left you. You have not really addressed that. If you're gonna monetize off of your breakup, you gotta tell it all. Because guess what, Jasmine? Don't think that Chris won't come up here and tell us the real deal. Okay. And I'm inclined to believe him a little bit more. I'm just gonna be honest with you because you have gotten caught in so many lies, Jasmine. So I'm inclined to believe, and not that I like Chris. Chris is not a likable guy. Let's be clear about that, okay? But I think a lot of times you lied to him. You did a lot of lying to him. You lied to your subscribers. You lied to your mother. You lied to everybody, okay? You are a complete liar, okay? Let's continue.
Is that for the past couple of months, I was not posting as much due to depression.
A person that says in here, they says how do they just end up and leave? I will never understand it. He did not just end up and leave. He has been told her he was never really there, y'all. We got to be clear. Y'all, we acting like Jasmine, like this man was all the way moved in. That man was not all the way moved in. Now, he was there more so during the pandemic, but he was still in and out. He was using her car until she bought him a car. Once she bought him that truck, he was never hardly there, y'all. When she kept saying he's at work, he's at work, he's at work. Yeah, right. She knew doggone well he wasn't at work. So let's be clear about that. She knew that he was not where he said he was. Not only her calling that, but because she had tall tale signs. Think about when his car got repoed that one time and he was really angry and he was trying to make it seem like somebody stole his truck. No, it got repo because he didn't pay the note, and she didn't pay the note, which is why he was angry. Okay,
And due to not sharing with the world what's going on in my relationship, to
but in fact, you shared too much, and that's another thing. This man told you he did not want to be on YouTube, and I don't blame him. I think not only he didn't want to be on YouTube for several different reasons. Let's talk about that. One of the reasons why he did not want to be on YouTube was because he was getting clowned on here. Okay, because he looked wow. I mean, because he had them big hips and that big booty, right? And two, he was like a jerk and he didn't really come off as a likable character. And then the fact that he was with you, he got really bad press because he was with you and he wasn't a really likable guy, and you're not really a likable entity here on the YouTube streets. Okay, that's another thing. The second thing was the fact that your channel is problematic, and if he's really trying to start a career or a job or anything like that, being on her with you is not a good look because you are a boost to your children. We have seen that. If we go to my shabby life, I can pull that up right now and we will certainly see that. Okay, so that's another reason. And third reason why he's probably trying to find a new woman. Let's be clear about that. He was trying to find a good woman and he didn't want to be shown on your channel, which is why he asked you to remove everything. And you're embarrassing, and you can't even have a moment where you could just chill without social media. This is why I don't put a lot of a lot of stuff here my on my Facebook and other social medias with my family, because they don't always want to be seen. Hell, I don't even want to be seen, which is why you don't see my face now. Okay, so let alone my family, they don't want to be seen. You don't have to do that all the time. You have to savor the moment. What about having that moment where you all are enjoying each other besides being on social media and you treated Chris like an employee? Let's be clear about that, okay? He is a horrible person. Jasmine tends to milk this situation until the cows come dry. I mean, she should, but she got to do it the right way, son. If she's going to milk this situation, she's going to have to do it the right way. And if you're going to ask people to donate to you, you need to find a product that you can sell, Jasmine. A good product.
basically kind of protect him because I wanted our relationship to work. So I was willing to do anything.
That's the problem.
But that hurt me financially. I got myself to a place to where I wanted to be financially stable to where I didn't have to depend on nobody. But I must say that these past couple of months I had to depend on him.
Well, here's another thing. You don't work, you don't eat. It's just that simple. And then you can't live beyond your means. You know what I'm saying? So all that, see, you would have had some money had you not been buying all that fast food junk. Every time we look up, you go into the fast food restaurant. You're in Legendary, going to the fast food joint and getting fast food. You know what I mean? You wasting gas money doing all that traveling, and every 5 seconds you going to HEB as opposed to just going shopping a few times a month. You know what I mean? Maybe every 2 weeks or so, or whatever. And it's supposed to you doing that, but you're going shopping, grocery shopping every day. You getting this knick-knack, that knick-knack. Then you are going to and then on top of going grocery shopping, you going to the fast food restaurants. You buying coffee, you buy unnecessary stuff that you know that you could be preparing at home. You know what I mean? It's just things like that. You wasting gas money, wasting time, wasting energy, right? Buying stuff for Chris that was unnecessary for you to buy. Buying a PlayStation 5 for what? He's not no kid. That wasn't your husband. You don't buy no random. He is a random to me, but whatever. You, instead of buying him that money, you could have taken that money that you bought to that PS5 and put that down on your children's birthday. You could have did you could have did anything. You could have did anything with that money. You could have paid some bills. Okay, you could have bought some clothes that your children can fit.
So, beginning of the month came, he did not give me the rest of the money to pay my rent, and I reached out to my supporters, and they did come through and help me, and I appreciate them.
Do you really? Do you really appreciate your supporters? I don't believe you appreciate your supporters. So you want them to pay your rent every month, because I don't think anybody can do that, Jasmine. Nobody should do that, right? Because those are your bills. They don't live there. You and your children live there. You understand what I'm saying, Jasmine? You have to find somewhere that is paying 2,000 and stuff like that. You ain't got it like that. Apparently, is according to you, right? So why live somewhere you know you can't afford, and your lease been up? So you just living lease, you just living month to month. So you need to be finding you a place that is affordable, that makes sense, right? Even if you have to have a co-signer, you know what I mean? Maybe you be saying it's saving that money to go and buy you something, and buy you. I mean, not buy, but get you a nice place, get you a nice a little 2 to 3 bedroom, a townhouse. I don't even understand why you left that townhouse to begin with, and I don't believe you. I know that Chris told you that he wanted a bigger house, because Chrissy already gave us the 411 on that. Okay, Hannah needs to stop letting her film the baby parties. Yep, Jazz makes money off of something someone else pays for. Exactly. Thank you, sir. Ocean, she is going to ride this one till the wheels drop off. She is such a liar. Chris ain't helped her financially. No, he has not. How you doing? How you doing, Miss? Welcome to the Mickey Palace. Okay. All right. Yeah, right. He could even buy a car seat for that baby. Right, right. I don't think Hannah cares. I don't think she is bothered by Jasmine being compensated off of Hannah's contribution. And well, here's the thing though. And I side eyes Hannah for being with a man who strangles 18-year-olds. And having sexual relationships with an 18-year-old. And here she's a grown ass woman over here, but whatever. That's her life, right? So, all right. So what I just don't understand that. So it's just weird to me, you know. Chris wanted to move because of the roaches. I don't blame her, but shoot, she took the roaches with him. I mean, she still got roaches. And I could understand that, right? Let's continue. And for the record, I definitely love and appreciate the comments that you are giving. These are really great comments. Thank you so much.
Trying to get back to doing what I need to do as far as my content, even though I don't have the energy, I don't have the drive.
Okay, so you're gonna have to get back to that. You're gonna have to find a babysitter for Derry. You need to go ahead and find you a job so you can go ahead and move, or you can afford the rent where you are now. Okay, have you ever thought about that? Why don't you try to see if you can get on Section 8, and then they'll pay for the rent.
To do it, I've been crying nonstop. I don't even know how to go. I don't want to sleep in my room. I honestly don't know what day this is. If you're following me on YouTube, you know my life story. You know what I put out there. So to cut it short for my TikTok family,
Okay, so we're done with that. Okay. All right, so she did that video. Okay. This is the video she did. Okay, so let's do this one too. It's been rough, it's been hard. Is this the same video?
He cut off, but I have been trying to manage everything um, between finances and everything and the kids, my life. You know, whenever you have a two-person household,
But you're making it as if he's contributed, Jasmine. We know for a fact he wasn't contributing, right? I am not sure if she can contribute to a ride, to ride this, but the comments on TikTok, Lord, oh mercy, folk fed up. Exactly, racist, be gone. She will probably stop like she stopped the Vlogmas, right? All right, let's look and see what they're saying. Someone told her to call him and work it out. Yeah, right. He blocked her. How's she gonna call him and work it out? You got this guy that's still in control. He will, man, these people. Okay, let's continue. Come on, why isn't it clicking? Okay, wait a minute. All right,
and
there we
your
go.
entire life revolves around your two-person household, like bills, how you discipline your kids, how you go every day throughout the week and throughout the day,
Disciplining your
because I
children,
can't
Jasmine. Wasn't it the
do certain
problem?
things. I'm limited to moving around. Um, I'm limited to going places, you know, because I don't have anyone at all to watch our son. My older four, their dad, he gets them. But right now, Legend is kind of just with me. Is it sad? It is. It's hard. Like I said, you guys, I don't even want to sleep in my bedroom.
Girl, he
It's
slept on
so
the
much
couch,
going on with
Jasmine.
him. I have my moments that I want to blow his phone up. I want to call him. I want to text him. I want him to
But daycare,
just
you can go
get in
get
contact
daycare
with
for
me any way
free
he can,
if you're on
you know, and just talk to me. I want things to work out. Call me crazy. I do. I wish things would work out, but I can't force somebody to love me.
No, you can't.
I just
Duh.
feel like we wasted. I don't want to say wasted 3 years because, yeah, I wish things were different. Y'all don't understand. I'm trying to talk about it and get it out there, get it over with, but it hurts, you know. And then on the content side of things, people think that you're doing it for the views, or people think that you're doing it to get his attention. If I want to get his attention, I can send voice records crying. You know, I'm really doing it, the content part, for myself. He cut off, but I have been trying to manage everything.
Okay, so here's the thing, Jasmine. It would make more sense for you to go ahead and get you a babysitter. All you got to do is find you a babysitter. If you get you a job, then you will have a babysitter. You know what I mean? You could pay for a babysitter. That's just an excuse for you to get out there and get it. Okay, you can have one of your subscribers, since you're paying all this money, have one of your subscribers to pay your daycare all the way up for like 2 weeks. All that money that you're making on here, you can get that, and that would make more sense. That's just my thing. Okay, so why wouldn't you do that? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you try to get a subscriber to pay for the daycare? Just tell them the truth. Hey, can you pay my daycare up, since you begging for money anyway? I mean, it is what it is. So that's all you got to do, and had them to pay up the daycare so you can find you a job once you're ready to get that job. She said that she knocked things out of his hands, like he was there with her, capping all day and night, right? He never watched Patches. Exactly. Older four at the tender age of 11, 8, and 5. He ain't gonna answer, Jasmine. She lied about her income on the daycare for all the other kids. She owes the state over $3,000. For real, Nakia? This it's her benefit that if she if something happened to her on that day, Chris would be concerned and lose sleep. Something is clearly wrong with Jazz head. I watched this shiggity and this girl is just how you right, exactly. How you doing, Moonlit? Welcome to the Mickey Ficky Palace. How you doing, Mimi? Welcome to the Mickey Ficky Palace. All right. Yeah, she stated that she owed the state money for child care, from what I understand, and she will not receive child care services until the debt is forgiven or paid. Why does she owe them back? Because she took advantage of them. She need training, and then she can do what she's majored in. Right, but the way all this egregious allegations and all this stuff that's on the YouTube streets, like who would hire her and allow her to work with children? She would have to work with adults. Please hit the like button, y'all. I would really appreciate that. Let's continue. Let's watch her actual video. Let's see, Jasmine Life. Let's see. We'll click on that. And we'll watch the Single Mama 5. She been a single mom. I don't know why she
I debated on if I wanted to do a voice record or added music because the kids are being kids right now and they just finished having dinner, so they kind of just wild up. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a voice record. So y'all, I ain't gonna lie. My kids being back home has made it. Lord Jesus, pray for me.
Jasmine, it's girl, those are your children. What are you talking about? You overwhelmed. And furthermore, why didn't you just take the skin off of the why didn't you peel all the skin off of the onion before you start cutting it up? Save you time. Good Lord.
Try this again. With my kids being back home, my older four, it's made it a lot easier for me not to cry. But I am easily stressed out right now. I'm really overwhelmed. My anxiety just.
I mean, I would think she would be more overwhelmed with Legendary because she can't really, she can't really control him, or, and he's so young and running around. Then she will be with the oldest four. The oldest four, you would think they would be a lot easier, right? And they can play with Legendary. All she gotta do is tell them, "Hey, y'all, little loud, calm the voice down, or whatever," and just give them a task to do. I mean, I don't, maybe, am I losing something? I don't know, just why is she overwhelmed with them? I would think it would be more with Legendary, right? Let me see. I gotta go back to you all's conversations. She caught lying to the system about the money, so the kids got kicked out. Okay, got it. Okay, right here it says she about to make this a big series. Yes, she is. She lied about her income and was getting a free daycare, and they found out in her real about her real income. I don't remember the reason. I remember her mentioning she owed from watching J&D video. Okay. Yep. Exactly. Okay. Do you remember the video where she mentioned that in as a taxpayer of Texas, I would vote for her child care debt to be forgiven so she can go to work. Right. She forged up all of her resources for the children. She needs them away from in hopes that Quist will come back. Quist ain't coming back. It's over. It's over now. You treated you so bad. It's over now.
Kicks in. So doing this by myself with 5 kids.
Girl, you been doing it by yourself with 4 children. What are you talking about? I mean, that's a part of being a single mother. You chose to be a single mother. You had another child out of wedlock, so that's gonna make you. I'm not. Listen, this is not me knocking people for being a single mother. This is not. What I'm saying is stop complaining about it. Okay, you chose to have a child without a marriage. You chose to have a child not only without a marriage, but you chose to have a child with a guy who wasn't into you. So this is what happens. Remember, you said, "Oh, y'all jealous of me. Oh, he'll never leave me. Chris will never leave me." Okay, he left. So what you gonna do about it? I mean, the only thing you can do is put your big girl panties on and suck it up.
Ain't easy. I don't care what nobody say. What y'all think y'all know, it ain't easy. It's overwhelming. Things are just challenging, but I have faith that I can do it. I'm doing the best I can to keep moving forward. With that being said,
That is just her go-to. I'm doing the best I can. 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 Let's make a song. It's called I am doing the best that I can. After a breakup to make up, but he ain't coming back. Chris, come back, come back.
let's go ahead and cook dinner for my 5 kids. So today I'm gonna go ahead and make them the viral TikTok spaghetti. You guys seen me make it before, but
Oh Lord, please, please, please. You and Nakia should be banned from cooking. Yes, agreed, Chula. Of course, it's Sunrose. I remember she was in the townhouse and someone asked her on the live why she don't put them in daycare, and this is what she said. Okay. What she does to the food is egregious. Like, please. Her food is gross. Okay. All right. Like, oh my God. Her fault for having children by a man who left her with his and her other children. Sugar, dun, 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 and rice and sausage is in rice. Okay. Food everywhere. She hates food. She's angry when she cook. That's why it's so nasty. Is this a new video? Yes, it's a new video. I thought she didn't have any food. Girl, you know, we don't believe her. She lies. Didn't she say to her subscribers that there was no food in the house? Looks like she has plenty in the uh cupboards. Right. She has a lot in the cupboards. I sound like a slave, don't I? What man? Every time her and the kid cook, I'll be wanting to do hymns. What man would go back to her crying and acting a fool? Jasmine favorite words are stressed, depressed, overwhelmed, irritated, and not obligated. Oh my goodness. Jazz needs to beg for a good kitchen knife instead of sponsor steak knives. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. For real, girl, you are just obligated. Excuse me. For real, girl, you just obligated to be a caregiver of those children. Oh, Tyra, like this girl. Sorry. Oh, bless me.
yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and make it again. I haven't made it in a while. Lately, when I'm making spaghetti, I kind of just been making it regular. So yeah, I'm gonna do it that way, but I'm gonna add a little bit of mushrooms and stuff in it. I don't know. For some reason I wanted to add mushrooms. Y'all, I am honestly having a hard time
Tired.
still with everything. You know, this is my soulmate. So as you guys can know,
Listen, let me tell you something, Jasmine. If Chris was your okay, yes, that could very well could be Chris was your soulmate. Do you understand what about certain soulmates? Soulmates, people aren't always supposed to be together. Soulmates aren't always supposed to be there for long. Soulmates, you basically learn your lessons through your soulmates. You got to look at lessons that you have to learn in this relationship or whatever situationship that you have with Chris. For example, don't put nobody ahead of yourself or your children. Number two, stop buying people's love. Can't buy me love. Y'all know the saying? You know, it's a song. Actually, the Beatles say, Can't buy me love. Okay. Four, stop making a complete ass out of yourself here on the camera, here on the streets, embarrassing yourself in front of everybody. It doesn't make any sense for you to go ahead and do that. It makes more sense for you to always stop bringing in number fifth, sixth, or whatever number I'm on. I've lost track. Stop putting men, random men here on your your YouTube channel. Stop giving men YouTube channels. Don't give men a chance to utilize your stuff here on the YouTube streets. Another one is not making a complete fool out of yourself in general. Stop buying a man's stuff. Make a man show that he care about you. The moment that a man tells you you're not really his type, then you need to leave him alone. Okay? I mean, those are just a couple of things.
It hurts. It hurts so much that I'm like numb. But what I'm doing is trying to get through it, trying not to let myself.
Then you need to get on some medication. You need to go to the therapist and get on some medication. I'm going to advise you to get on some medication because all this crying and carrying on that you are doing in this plan, you need to get on some medication so you can move forward. You can still deal with the pain when you're alone in your room. Sometimes you stare at your wall and your conscience call telling you you need a dude or a girl, as sweet as a dove. And the first time in your life you said you need love. I mean, LL Cool J, you know what I'm talking about? You can do whatever you want to in the corners of your room after your children are put to sleep, but like you got to be able to at least get through the day, girl. And now you can cry yourself to sleep. You could do, I mean, that's normal. That's perfectly normal. Crying yourself to sleep, boo-hooing, reminiscing, write down your thoughts, girl. Make a book out of it, girl. Write a book. Write a book and write down your feelings. Get somebody to edit it, girl. You can really capitalize off of this, but you're so much of an idiot you won't. And just look at everything that you did wrong. Look at all the things that you did wrong. Think about, are you really wife material? Jasmine, if you really honestly look at yourself, you will realize you're not really wife material. Now, can you be wife material if you want to, but you're not currently, okay? So you have to really look at yourself and look at all the things that you have done wrong in this relationship, okay? And then you got to look at, all the things that he did and all the signs that he gave you, not just in August or September when you see the signs. No, signs was there on the very first time that you brought him on the film. You really made yourself look ridiculous. Bless you. Soulmate, what that he could be very well her soulmate. That don't mean that she could be his soul, he could be her soulmate, but he might not have been her soulmate. She probably wasn't his soulmate. You can do that can happen, but a soulmate doesn't mean you're gonna stay with that person. That just means you're gonna learn a lesson with that particular person. Okay, understand that. Girl, need to stop posting because this is about to be a series, girl. Well, that's okay. But she gotta do it right though. Please never eat on camera ever again. She meant to say cellmate. That's hilarious. Okay. She was overwhelmed and stressed with the kids when he was there. Exactly, for real. And then he sing, and then too, Jasmine, he sing how you roll and how you conduct business with those children, and that probably was a turn off too for him, just to be honest, okay? Because if I was a dude, that would be a turn off for me. The way that you can't handle your children, it's okay to want a break from your children. We all want breaks from our children at times, right? And hell, even our children want breaks from us, right? That's normal, but I mean, every day you can't handle your children. Every day you're overwhelmed. Every single day that your children are there, you're overwhelmed. And that is weird to me.
Think about it. That's another reason why I'm kind of glad that my kids are back home, because I'm just so busy with them. I have no time to think about it. If you guys are following my Jazzy life, you would know that I did say that it gets hard at nighttime. So, like, that's when my anxiety really kicks in. That's when I get overwhelmed.
That's normal. I mean, if you're going through a breakup at night, that's mostly when you're going to think about it. I would rather think about it at night and be in pain and hurt more so during the daytime. In the daytime, shoot, you got to be busy. You got to deal with your children. You got stuff to do. shoot, you need to go ahead and find you a job, girl. If you get you a job and start going out and meeting people, you don't even know nobody. You don't know your subbies. You need to really get out and really start doing something with yourself instead of looking at those four walls, right? Because that's not conducive to your energy. And besides, you'll be making money, but of course, you don't want to listen to nobody because you would just want to sit up and be lazy and not do nothing at home. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. Continue.
That's when I get overwhelmed with emotions and I just want to cry. And it's all because
And it's normal to go when you're going through a heartbreak. You're supposed to cry. You're supposed to be angry. You're supposed to be running to do different things in your head. You're supposed to be feeling like there's a death because when relationships end, it is like a death, right? And so, and I'm not making no pun into the people who have actually lost their husbands. We have a lot of widows in here, and I don't mean it that way. And I apologize if it comes across that way. I'm not trying to be insensitive. But what I'm saying is when someone leaves, you have to look at it as a death. And you have to just go, okay, he's dead to me. You know what I mean? He's dead to me. I'm not dealing with him no more. We're not dealing with that no more. You got to really work through that. And you really have to deal with the feeling, not detach. But in the instance, if you feeling, any type of the then you need to take some medication. You need to check yourself in somewhere. So, and then maybe if you check yourself in somewhere, maybe somebody would keep legendary for you, but you definitely are outpatient or something. You got to do something because, like, nobody, your children don't deserve that. You went through a breakup. Your children not going through a breakup because your children really didn't really feel comfortable around Chris anyway. Let's be honest. Go ask them. I bet you if you ask them, they'll tell you. So you don't want to hear the truth, okay? Oh no, so that part too, but she is saying the same old shiggity. Right. That's my thing. She need to talk about if this is gonna be a series, she gotta like this girl. Right. And he blocked her. She gotta be honest with herself. And she gotta if she's gonna do a series on this, then it has to be she has to say different things. Never let it be brown and caramelized a little. Okay. All right, she never disciplined her kids exactly. Jasmine is draining. Yes, she is, child. Jasmine is socially awkward. I mean, I'm socially awkward too, but good lord, for crying out loud, I can go out and make friends for crying out loud and be around people when I feel like it. Right? I have a choices.
it's quiet, and usually around that time, he's getting off of work and I'm just closing down the house. But instead, it's just quiet. It's an awkward silence. My kids are asleep, they're in bed, and it's just me. I don't know. I'm trying to balance that. I don't know. I'm trying to control my emotions to where I'm not crying so much.
So you have to deal with it. You have to deal with that emotion. You got to remember this emotion. So when the next time you bring another ninja up in here and you thinking about having another baby, or you bring another ninja up in here, the fact of bringing another ninja shouldn't make you remember this pain. That's why God give us pain in a lot of ways, because it helps us to remember not to do the same stupid stuff that we just did a second ago, right? So that's why sometimes pain is there. I mean, pain during breakups. I mean, I don't mean all pain, right? But I mean pain for breakups because it's a remembrance. You keep that in the back of your memory, like, man, I don't want to go through that no more. How do I prevent not going through this breakup no more? How about not choosing the same type of Philip pimp type of energy? How about choosing a man who already has a job? How about a man who I don't have to pay for, or a man he don't have to stay with me? Do you understand, Jasmine? Men don't have to live with you. They can have their own place and you can have yours. You do have little girls and you have 2 little boys now. So you don't want every time Dick and Harry around your children because they could be abusive or God knows what. This could have ended way worse than what it did. Okay. So it would make more sense for you not to put yourself in a situation of having a random strange man around your children. It could be you could get another Philip that like to choke out children or choke you out, right? So you definitely want to let this be a lesson to you and not do the same thing you just did. Don't be paying for nobody. If you got to pay for a ninja, he don't want you. Just understand that if you have to pay for a ninja, he don't want you. Okay, and if he moves in with you so fast, that's a warning sign too. Okay, because he should have his own place. Chris, when you met Chris, he did not have his own place. He was living with somebody else, which is not a good sign. The fact that why didn't he have his own place though, Jasmine? for crying out loud. Even if Jasmine had a acquired job, I doubted she would stay. She could get a stay-at-home job though. No, I don't think so either. Jasmine needs to be Jasmine needs to be on the worst cooks of the country. Her and the kid do. She would actually win at something. For real, she is the worst. Sausages with everything, like girl. It's her acting as if Chris was more than he was. Exactly. I am doing good, thank you. Like, please. Seeking God and just focusing on her children will wake her up, but she has to set herself loose. She has to not learn to love herself. She has to not learn to love herself just yet. And I don't think she will in the near future. How you doing? Don't need no man telling me. Yeah, she was not. She has not. She even posted new vlogs. She has been a single mom, but she's actually single this time. Yeah, she's always been a single mom. When she was with Philip, she was a single mom. They weren't married. And then Jasmine got to be honest with herself. Like, am I in a position to be a wife? If she really looked at herself for real, let me answer for her. No, you are not in a position to be anybody's wife, not just Chris' wife, but anybody's wife. Her man is gone. He made her move the kids in the garage at the townhouse.
I really wish that it was a way that I can get rid of the tears and get rid of the pain. Can I see the light? Like, where is it? How long does it take? At this moment, all I can do is put one foot in front of the other and keep going, keep moving, keep pushing. And honestly, I do it for my kids because they deserve the best
Jasmine, why didn't you comb these children's hair? Why you letting them come on here without their hair combed? Jasmine, come on.
version of me.
See, this is why stuff happens to you. Because you don't take pride in your children. Even if you don't take pride in yourself for crying out loud, you could at least take pride in your children. All right, y'all. That's it for today. I definitely will come back live again. Hopefully. I'm going to try to come back before I start my big cleanup, because I am going to clean up today. It took a YouTube post on TikTok. All right. It is shameful for Jasmine to realize how much she is thankful for. Her circumstances aren't ideal, but they could have been considerably worse. And you're correct about that. She better be thankful. Yeah, it is a shame. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much for coming live with us. We really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. I mean, oh my God, y'all really have blessed me. I really appreciate y'all coming live with me. Okay. Which y'all know this is probably funny. I don't know. Just I made this, okay? But anyway, thank you. This is just something to warn in Jasmine. I wish she will understand that these men don't want her. These men do want her. Look at PIMP. Here's the reason why Prince says doves when doves cry. Yes, ma'am. Says help me, please, help me, please. Okay. See, she just like she love money, so does Chris. Okay. All right. And then y'all keep following Jasmine down this rabbit hole. Y'all gonna end up with her in the bottom. Okay. Make sure y'all understand that. All right, y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Please like, share the video. Please like.
You say that I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay. Cause I'm floating in your orbit.